Mm, it's a beautiful Sunday morning, and I feel that it's a good day. Yeah, I feel so, relaxed. Plus, again, today I've been able to get into my quantum world. Is it my quantum world? Like in my imaginative mind, and create and attract money. Come into the vibration of attracting money. In which up to something that I have noted is that every time that I create good images and a good imagination and come into the vibration of maybe something that I want, that day I can guarantee you it to be successful because I've set the bar high. I've set the bar. So those are the feelings that I'll be processing that whole day. And I don't understand why whenever there's a visitor in our house or even the current house that I'm living in, I usually am able to create good images out of that. Like there's I don't know, is it that I detect an energy change or something? Whereas if you are living uh, the two of us, there's a high chance that I'll try as much as possible, yet the picture won't be coming, the feeling. You know, whenever you are manifesting, there's something that is quite crucial. And in fact, it is one of the engine. It is one of the engine towards attracting things to you. Whenever you imagine yourself having money, now leave alone even the what do you call it? The what do you call it? These words of affirmations. Leave alone the affirmations. Leave alone even imagining. You must. There's something that I don't know. I don't remember his name. I don't know if I have storage. Let me. In fact, I think I have storage about 12, even 11 GB. So it will be enough for Nini. Never split the difference. This was the book that I was reading. In fact, I'll review it in this diary. I have 11 GB, so that will be enough for 50 minutes. I'm not going beyond 50 or even 40. If 45 will be enough, fine. Look at this Nini. Me, I'm going to kill it, by the way. Eh? Why? This housefly, I'm going to kill it, by the way. If it continues this way, I say I'm going to kill it. And if I don't, I know that this is a sign that is being given to me. I need not to be out of here because someone probably is watching me. You know, when I'm seated, okay, I'm just seated near this. Okay, let me just. Yeah, let me see if the housefly will come here. If it comes here, then it means I'm not supposed to be here. Yeah? I am not supposed to be here. Like I'm supposed to be recording this in another place, but I miss this. However, look at these buildings. Very beautiful buildings. So that is Mackay building. This is where most of the labs, laboratory rooms are mostly found. Some on the ground floor. The chemistry one is on the on this left. The biological is on the right. On top there is a zoological. Actually the general lab where most experiments are carried. Mostly on the ground, we have chemical labs. Anyway, if someone is looking at me, I'll definitely know. Even if I'm sitting here and I'm just talking about my things, I'll feel okay, something is. I'll kill this housefly, by the way. I'll kill this housefly. Meta ikuje tena, I'll kill it. My skin is kinda peeling off. I don't know why. Now, I was talking about manifestation. I saw a video by, I don't remember his name. I hope if I open my TikTok feed, I'll get his name. I don't remember his name, but he keeps on talking about.
Now, let me warn you here. You have to be very careful if you're walking around the streets of Nairobi, especially the CBD. Kaa chonjo kwa sababu kuna watu wanataka kukumaliza. Sasa mlisema tutakuwa tunatembea town na amani. Every day we are in constant fear of being recorded and being posted on TikTok. You're walking in town minding your own business. Kidogo unapata kuna jamaa alikuwa na kurecord walking style yako. It's not funny. Uko town, umepotea njia, unatoa meno nje, kidogo unajipata TikTok, umepanga foleni kwa line ya Super Metro, hauna shughuli na mtu, umekunja miguu, kidogo jioni unajipata TikTok. Huyu naye kama hataki miguu si aseme. In whose hands are we safe? At this point, no one is safe. All I can say, kachonjo, be safe. Now let me warn you here. You have to be very careful if you're walking.
Kwa nini hamkutuambia hii free pick ya kutengeneza AI photos watu wanalipa 5000 subscription monthly? 5000 per month. Yani leo nimeenda kujaribu, I wanted to create some AI images. Bado hata sija create bado. Nika prompt, nikeka ile sijui visa ya M-Pesa, something like that. Unajua ni pesa ngapi mkoto kwa M-Pesa? Minus giricho, giridhano. Nikipost hapa video ya AI ama photo za AI mkose like jameni. Tafadhali. Just like, share. But it's a lot of money. Kwa nini hamkutuambia hii free pick ya kutengeneza AI photos watu wanalipa?
I'm not sure if I got his videos. Let me check.
5000 subscription monthly. 5000 per month. Yani leo nimeenda kujaribu, I wanted to create some AI images. Bado hata sija create bado.
They have refused. Whatever. Anyway, I recall what he said the other day. He was reading this book called The Richest Man in Babylon. Are you getting it? The richest man in Babylon. Now, this book was written in probably the early 1900s. Okay, that's a bit too early. It's like a century ago. Now, the person who wrote this book, knew the secrets of getting rich. Now, this book, after being published, it started becoming it became viral, or in that matter, in its initial, or even in its early release stage. Some copies reached some young, or even some very, very, very rich and even wealthy people in the society by then, and they felt like this person, whatever he has written, is going to expose us. He's going to he's giving secrets towards getting rich, and this is not good. We don't want other people to become rich. So what do? I think after the guy died, I'm not sure if the guy died, but they took control. They took over that name. They manipulated the system. They decided this book, as it is written, it is giving too much. In fact, it is exposing too much of information, and we are really jealous of our status. We really do not want to compete with other people, and that has always been the case. If you are rich, if you are have something special, and you know something that most of the population doesn't know, you are likely that you are going to in fact be jealous and guard what other people do not have, so that you maintain your status quo, you maintain your status in the society, being wealthy, being rich, all that. What decision did they even come to conclude on that matter? What did they decide to do after that? Yeah, she will definitely know. They decided no more people are going to have this book again, and that meant they did not want to delete completely the book from the market. They needed to change something, so they rewrote the book and they removed the sensitive and very important book, essential parts of the book, so as to give an impression that the book is already there, but there are some things that have been removed. Okay, they rewrote another edition, or even another version, which was kinda okay. This is now a bit shallow. Okay, it is a long book, by the way. I checked it out. I downloaded it some time ago. It is like almost 1000 or even 1300 pages. I'm not sure about this, but it is that long. But it is very shallow. Yeah, people removed the important bits so as to protect, because they felt jealous. They felt if this information is too overexposed to people, we might not remain special anymore. Yeah, that's how much people are willing to do so as to maintain their richness and their wealth. Now, this man is talking about this story, and I relate with it 100%. Now, let me, for just 5 minutes, recap. Let me just recap my journey through the manifestation. I remember in 2023, no, it was last year. At the start of last year is when I came even to know. It was in 2023. My journey started there. I discovered that, kumbe there is a life path. Once I came to know about the life paths, thanks to TikTok, by the way, thanks to TikTok, life path, I came across this video talking about, in fact, I have this Gmail account that I created because I stole. In fact, this is a bad thing, as I said, because I know it's illegal. I stole an ID of a person who was in TTU. This is Taita Taveta University. What did I decide to do with that ID? Someone posted the ID back and front. I decided I'm going to steal this and I'm going to use it for my own benefits. I know karma is a bitch. So I decided to use that name and create a crypto account. I think I really wanted to create a crypto account with that name. So that's why I stole that idea. By then, crypto was a thing, and we could earn some money here and there through creating an account and verifying it using a real ID. So I was after that. However, I think it was not successful. I think I didn't follow up after that. because I don't remember at any point earning any money from crypto except the money that I had invested some time ago. And then anyway, that's not the point. What I'm trying to say is that I got the ID. Okay, where was I leading to this story? Because oh yes, I know where the connection is coming. Okay, so after that, after I gotten the ID, I created the email. Remember, the email is to just create an account and verifying with it. So an email that conforms to the name of this person that I'm seeing on the ID, Sharon Akinyi. After that, so the email is Sharon Akinyi 948 at 945, I think. What is it? 948? I'm not sure about this. At gmail.com. We have some people coming to this place. I don't understand if they come to sit here. I have reasons to believe they will come to this point, at this area. Anyway, let me be prepared. They might come here and start making some noise. Therefore, disrupting whatever I'm doing right now. Okay, let me wait for them to pass, if they will. Okay, they are not coming to this point. No, they usually hold the meetings near under these trees. That's why. They have this ball. Okay, they are just passing anyway. So it's okay. So at one point, see, I created the email, and by the way, that time the church is off. It's about 10:29. I wonder why. Or is it the first service is out? Or is it if it is off? Nataka kumtumikia Mwokozi siku zote. They are just passing. So I created the email, okay, and I stayed with it for about even two was it? I created it in 2022, immediately after quitting school. This is in 2022, okay. 2022 is when I decided I'm not going. 2022. Let me not go into the details. 2022, I get the email, and 2023 is when I use it, which changed my life. Now, I created an account, a TikTok account, which was my first account with that Sharon Akinyi 946. It is 946 or 940. I don't remember the email, the number correctly. However, it's Sharon Akinyi. I said to myself, okay, I've created an account in. Now, I had this mentality, or is it not a mentality? Okay, let me say it's a mentality that was programmed in me. I'm not comfortable recording while there's some noise here. Let me continue talking. I think I have some guests here. I'm not comfortable with that, but anyway, I learned to just, assume that there's no one. There's no one around. Now, I created the TikTok account. Now, which now I had this mentality by then that TikTok is for women. I had this programming. People see TikTok as an app for women. I was like, you know what? Let me break that. I didn't know that was my life changing in a moment. The choices that you make. I'm a person who, whenever people say that you are not supposed to go to right, me I'll even say, in fact, I'm not going to left, I'm going to right yenye mnakataa. I'm finding myself that I'm shabikia. Kushabikia na English naitwaje? Kushabikia ni kushabikia. Fan. Being a fan of a football match. Anyway, so I didn't know that choice would really change my life. Immediately I created an account using that sharonakinya@gmail.com. That's when in my feed something appeared. Spiritual matter started to appear. I don't know why, but TikTok has this ability to read even your mind. Subconsciously, you might be thinking about something but not really focusing on it. However, TikTok will know that you are thinking about it. That's when I receive a video about life, mambo na spiritual things. After watching a spiritual video, by the way, you listen. I think I was from the start, any spiritual thing, I think I was attracted to it. Although I didn't know this until later, months later, I knew higher. But then I love these things. I'm interested into these things. And now TikTok's observed this, and its algorithm is designed to bring you more videos about the certain topic that you have taken your time and watched. I'm even surprised that I was some dancing videos and even those silly TikTok videos that usually come into your feed were not brought in that account. They were just spiritual things. And every time that I watched, I learned something new. I one day came across this video of this lady talking about a life path. I was like, what is a life path? I think I'm interested. Going to the comment section, I'm realizing kumbe they are talking about personalities based on your numbers. I became even more interested. How do you calculate a life path? Haya, kidogo. I'm realizing sijui life path 6. I think she was talking about life path. I'm not sure about this. Probably 3 or even 5 or something like that. I started to follow up, trying to figure out, okay, nini anasema, what is she really saying? Now in her video feed, where she used to post her videos on her account, I went through the life path from life path 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, trying to connect the dots. What is really happening? What is this life path? Haya, I came to know kumbe life path is your number based on your date of birth that shapes your personality, that shapes your characteristics. I was like, but then let me calculate mine and see if it is true. I calculate mine. It involves now adding all the numbers in your date of birth until they result to a number. That's when I discover, wait, I'm a life path 1. Going to search the DD, I'm exactly the same person who my number says. I'm a loner. 2, I like doing things my own way without anyone interference. And if someone, in fact, I went to even look for that life path one in her videos, because I think I might have missed something when I was over scrolling, shallow scrolling, like you are just scrolling to hear what she has to say. I was not really paying attention to whatever she was saying. So at the first time, the life path one didn't make any sense, like what is she really talking about? Anyway, after discovering that I'm a 1, I went back to look for life path 10, which ideally is just 1. I discovered, wait, Aki, whatever she's talking about, it's true. Like, when I'm doing my own things, I don't want someone interfering with them. Like, I'm doing a certain thing, I don't want anyone interfering, because honestly, what are you doing? Plus, I am alone. She clarified that there are people who like to be alone. Each and every time they want to be alone. Like, they want to be alone each and every time. Now, yeah, I discover all these characteristics are mine. Now, what followed after that was just, I think, for me, it changed my life completely. More spiritual matters started coming into my feed, of self-realization, discovering yourself. In fact, that's where I met Julian Rose. I think I met her a while ago, like a year ago. It was when I opened that TikTok account. It was just some days after that. I realized this person is talking some sense, and she's talking about deep things that no one out here is willing to do. Okay, I came to discover, kumbe, I hold a lot of power. A year later is when I now start putting into practice what proceeded after that was just endless content videos about spiritual things, self-awareness, that we are gods. After that, I came to, through interactions in the TikTok comments, I came to know, even to learn about books that hold significant spiritual importance, like how to manifest. I think I actually searched in the Google feed the best book to read when you are manifesting things. That's when I get to know I don't remember the title of the book, but it is by who? By Lovely. Okay, not Florence. Florence is another book. Florence Scovel Sheen. That's another book. However, I'm talking about this specific book. Jane Lovely. Yeah, I think something to do with Jenny Lovely. Or even Loveless. Okay, I'm not sure about the name, but it is kind of something like that. I went through the book. Pole too. I think at this time I was at home going through this book. I realized, kumbe, I can create my own moments. I can create my own reality. I can create my own life out of my own thoughts. Manifesting things is actually very easy. You just have to create the mind and feel how it feels to have that something and let it go. The universe will just do its thing. Now I discovered, oh wait, why don't I give it a try? I think at this point, this is where I started creating the moments when I come to this Moi University. And at that time I wanted to meet with my partner, okay, who I have met, and I am grateful that I met them, and we are going far. Alright? That's when I decided, you know what? By then she talked about even finding your own love using this mechanism of manifesting. I came to learn a lot from this book that exposed me. In fact, In fact, it is like it was a game changer for me, because that's the point that my mentality shifted, and I started creating this image. I'm going to meet my new partner. And funny enough, I'm in that place. Now, I created this moment where okay, I was, remember, what I've learned from this book is that you can manifest anything to go your way, like exactly how you imagined it. I decided I'm going to meet my partner this year. Yeah, no matter what. By then it was around July. I think it was at July, so something like that. I'm going to meet I'm sure my partner is one of the people that I'll meet this year. Okay, this year will not end. 2024 will not end without me meeting my partner, because honestly, I can't continue living like this without knowing who my soulmate is. I decided after meeting them, 8 days after meeting them, or even seeing each other, we are going to do the adult gymnastic. I know it sounds weird, however, remember I have stayed for a decade without without having the feeling of doing it. Yeah, that act of and I really missed it. I really wanted to do it with the right person. So I created that moment, and I repetitively did this each and every day. Like when I'm going to sleep, I created that image. And afterwards, after that first encounter, I really wanted just that one encounter, that feeling, and I really miss it. By the way, it's been a while. It's been almost like 3 weeks, but we have not enjoyed that adult gymnastic workout. Okay, I miss it. By the way, I miss it, and I really do want it. By the way, so um, I have I have a hard on. Now, I decided, yeah, 8 days after meeting, we are going to have that act, and I'm going to enjoy it. And I think after that, since I wasn't too much into it, which has really changed, after having the first encounter, I wanted the second. It even went to the third. I know it's like I'm addicted to that. Hey. But it's okay. By the way, it's sweet. That thing is sweet. By the way. Anyway, it belongs to the adult people. Okay, people who are over 18, who are over 18, and who know themselves. So I imagined I'll have a baby after that first act. Yeah, a baby girl, and at that point I'll be working. Okay, and now I even imagined where this is going to happen. And guess what? It happened. Okay, it almost happened, but I failed to, initiate that act. And it's because I don't know what happened. I think I felt, inadequate or something. I felt the fear because it was my first time. I didn't know how to do it at first. I missed that chance, and after that, that's when I got, I received. That's when I got a spiritual awakening. Like things went off. My systems just shut down. I think I talked about this at one point. Was it in January? I think it was at January. I was wearing a blue shirt when I was really tired. I didn't feel like talking about anything. In fact, I forced that diary. Whatever I talked in that diary, I was not feeling doing it. I forcefully did the diary, and I was really tired. Like, there are many things that happened. It's because I failed to initiate the act how I envisioned it. Yeah, so I missed a chance to be a father by then. And I knew because how I imagined my partner sitting on my right and on the right part of the bed, and we doing it. And remember, she came into my room. Not that I asked her to come to my room. She came. She didn't know this, but she came. I was like, this is the moment. And she sat on the bed how I had imagined, exactly how I had imagined it. And that's when, I received a whip from the universe. You failed to do something. I'm going to make you issue a system shut off. But then the day after is when things changed. And things really moved from that point. I think there was a lot of changes after that. So after that, things went how they went, and now we really, there are a lot of things that went after that. So I think after that, this is when, so it resulted to that. Now let me go back some few months ago. I think it was last year. This is when I encountered this book called The Game of Life and How to Play It by Scovel Sheen. That's where I come to learn higher. Manifestation is something that I can put into action. Yeah, and I can make it reflect in my reality. That's when so this is how you are supposed to do it. I got more information. In fact, I was looking for more information to cement what I had gotten from the first book. The Secrets of the World or something like that. The Secrets of the Universe by Jenny Loveless. Just trying to get more information and even more context. And even following people in the TikTok, in my TikTok, to just have a different perspective about this. Hiya. Now, right now, I'm fully informed of the manifestation thing. Okay, a person might talk about something in a new angle, which I feel okay. I know that, only that you have painted it using another perspective. Now, ideally, I was talking about this man. That has been my journey. I said that this was going to take 5 minutes. It has taken almost 30. Now, the man is talking about this book, and what most people really miss about that. It's because they forget to attach the feeling, the emotional feeling. And for that matter, I even came across these videos by this young man. By the way, he was born into and he's like an expert in this area. He's talking about the law of reversibility. How an emotion can lead to how something can result to a feeling. Okay? How something can result to a feeling, and how a feeling that concept of something resulting to a feeling can be reversed, can reverse engineered to be like you can use the feeling to get that thing. So basically he was talking about manifestation in a new angle, which I like, even interacting and even hearing such perspectives. Whenever you are manifesting, you must feel first, and then it will lead you to the something that you want. Maybe you are desiring. I desired something some months ago. Did it came into fruition? Did it manifest? It did. I enjoyed the act because I was hungry for it. Because I honestly, there's a bull ant here. Wow, and it's huge. I've never seen such a huge ant. A bull. So, yeah, so that happened, and I came to know, kumbe this thing works. Yeah, kumbe this thing works. It only needs some, consistency when you're creating the images, and create one image in all those consistent video or even days, in those mental pictures, do one thing many times such that now the universe now recognizes us. Okay, this is what they want, specifically this is what they want. Don't create many pictures, create one standard. Okay, of course you might tweak some few things here and there, but the picture still remains the same. Now the man is talking about the nini. People really miss this a lot. Kumbe it's the emotional feeling. And you know, whenever someone is talking about something in an articulated way, and in an articulated way, there's a way they put it, you feel like you don't know anything. You feel like, okay, why is this person talking about this? It seems like I don't know anything. I really want to be curious. I am curious to know what that thing is. Could be you already know that he's using the words wisely to create that curiosity. So, you know, I actually came to learn after in the comment section that he was talking about the emotions. I was trying to, okay, what is that is missing? Kumbe I already know. It's the feeling. You must attach the feeling of, maybe you want a car. How can you feel acquiring a car? How can you feel? Like, how can you feel acquiring a car? You know that car feeling? That one. Imagine yourself with a car, with that car feeling, and you'll see yourself. In fact, right now is when I'm connecting the dots. The law of reversibility. Emotion, something. That's when I'm getting it. I'm connecting to content from two people, and I'm now actually from three perspectives, and it's now making a lot of sense. I've gotten the point. Yeah, it went on, and yeah, I think I reached at one point and I stopped even creating images because I think I was tired, and this requires consistency. Sometimes you find that I'm tired. Today I'm tired, I don't feel like doing anything, so I'll kind of shift and not do that thing. So that's why I haven't been making, I think my hippocampus has been shrinking over time because I've not been doing anything with it. However, I'm creative. I've been doing things on the physical world, being creative. Anyway, it's okay. I'll start fixing it this week. This week, I'm looking up to attracting 18,000 Kenyan shillings. I only did 18,000 Kenyan shillings. I don't know why that figure came to my mind in the mind today morning, but I am going to attract it. 18,000. Specifically 18,000. I don't want less. I want more, even more than that. 18,000 Kenyan shillings to come my way. That money should come my way. And how do I attract it? Being consistent in whatever you're doing and even offering value to people. So that means I get that 18,000. I'm looking for a house outside. I honestly, really, like, I'm desperate for that room outside. It might even be Rebo. I'm not sure about this, but that's why I'm going to settle in. 2 hours to start even recording myself. I only need that space off. I need to plan my recording, my content creation videos, so that I can even start talking and even creating content in my YouTube, and even improve whatever is there in my TikTok feed, in my TikTok account. So basically that's that, and basically I am here to just enjoy the moments. So, and I know this will come into fruition. I have imagined, I'm creating this picture. I'll be waking up creating this picture. This week I'm going to get money from Forex in extraordinary ways. The markets have favored me and I have taken the best positions. They are giving me profits like crazy. I'm planning to publish a book. It will go so smoothly, and I'll get sales out of that because I'm offering value. After that, I'm selling Excel courses. People will really buy. I know right now where my money can come from. Although ideally you're not supposed to tie yourself towards one source, which I think I'm doing it wrong. You should not manifest something expecting it to come from a certain place. Consider just money. Just see yourself having that money. Where it is going to come from, you can figure out. Right now, you can decide to sell the course on Pinterest. Create as many pins as possible with keywords that people are searching for. So it's all that. You only need to tap into that vibration of having that money. The rest, the universe will just figure out. And patience is key. And now, if you want something to manifest fast, like fast, in very few, enough, in some limited time, create that urgency in your imagination. Create that emergency. At by Wednesday, I'll have this money. And now, in the physical world, you have to do something to validate that. To just do anything. In fact, work extra hard to make sure that people know that you are selling a course. And people will buy from you. That's how it works. In fact, right now I'm planning. This is 10:59. Okay. At 1, I'm going back to the library. And I am going to finish that book. Create it the best way possible. A good author can write that book. I want to personalize this book. It's like more of a conversation with someone, such that whoever will encounter this book will really read and appreciate. Oh, really? Oh, he's like, I'm like talking to them. Yesterday I curated some questions, some very good questions that I'm going to answer in the introduction bit. In fact, I'm going to post them as questions in that chapter. Why do we have technological advancements yet health issues are becoming more and more chaotic, unlike our ancestors? Like such questions. Are we really eating food, or even are we eating GMOs? That's what I'm going to answer today. So these are the kind of questions that I'm going to write answers using even AI. Although it is directed in a way, it is kind of, how should I, kuna venye I'm directing it, the AI, whatever it is going to say. Some I'm going to write my own words and then tell AI, I put this into a conversational tone, even in a conversational way, and then it will make sense considering that I'm writing a book. AI will just figure out. You just have to know how to prompt engineer. I'm not good at that, but I'm really trying. But I know what is expected from you. You just tell it specifically what you want, and it will do the magic for you. Yeah? Someone who doesn't know how to use AI right now, and you are a business person, you are really missing a lot. Which, anyway, that is for MaxiPi. I don't want to talk about MaxiPi right now. But, you get the point. So that's that. I think I'm going to I'm not sure if I'm going to finish the book today, but I might. And now going through the recipes, noting something that can be bought on Amazon, putting it on a list. I'll at one point put all the items in one QR code, in one website. I'm going to put all these things because I want to be dynamic. I want to control the narrative here. Yeah, if you want to control something, control the ground. Yeah, someone said, I think, Someone said this: if you want to win a negotiation, control the options. Be the one who is controlling the options. You will have power over the other people. So the glossary, if you want to buy maybe blender or something, I'm going to put it in just one QR code. I don't want to list many things that if you want to buy this, come to the. No, that's crazy. That's stupid. Because I know. Anyway, I'll figure out what I'm going to write into that glossary page almost at the end of the book. Tell people, if you want to buy a blender, you can buy it from Amazon from this link. You can search, you can scan this QR code or even follow this link, and it will take you directly to my website, to our website. I'll be referring now to Micro Harris, not me as an individual who wrote the book. And yeah, that's the plan. However, this week I'm manifesting money to come my way, and I'll work so extra hard even to create pins in Pinterest with keywords. Yeah, I might even consider creating a blog website where people really want to need to know the importance of advanced Excel. Like, I'll use AI to just generate that content, and you know what? I know I'm giving value to people. That's why I don't really worry about if it will go. Even if I'll not get results right now, some months from now I'll get results. Even if weeks, probably even weeks, I might get sales. And trust me, they are coming in an abundance. Abundance. You hear abundance? They are coming in abundance. People are really going to buy that course from you. You just figure out what's the best way to reach your customers, or where should you reach them, and how should you talk to them. Anyway, I'm done. This week I am manifesting money, and every day I must wake up, imagine myself with so much money that it will be controlling my mind. Like, the whole of this week, I'm sure money will just be in my mind. I will not act desperate. It's something that whenever manifesting, I must never do. Whenever manifesting money or even anything, don't be desperate. Don't be desperate. Don't be desperate. Just act accordingly. Yeah? Just show that you need it. However, you are not desperate for it, because the universe will read that as, okay, this person is not yet ready for that. So, like that, I'll be done and out. I'll be out. At some point, when I feel now, okay, money is coming. That's when I stop Nini, and in the physical world, I'll work even extra hard. I might even deprive myself sleep, which I don't think I'll ever even deprive myself sleep. Even if I sleep at 2 a.m., tomorrow I'll wake up and I sleep the hours that I usually sleep, 8, 7. I usually sleep like 7 or even 6 hours. I'll continue sleeping the same. Probably the time for waking up is what will change. So don't lie to yourself that you're going to deprive yourself sleep. I know, I know that is not going to happen. Anyway, let me stop this diary here. Let me I think today I've talked without even stopping, and I'm loving this energy. So money is coming my way this week, and I know things will come my way. I know money flows to me, wealth flows to me. That's one of my needs. Anyway, it's on a Sunday. I didn't go to church, so yeah, I'm here. So let me end this diary here, today's diary here, and remember, if it can be shaken, it can be moved. Until tomorrow, it will be on a Monday. Adios.